Hey, what's going on? It's Mr. Jim here. Hope you're doing well, staying happy and healthy, being kind to yourself and to others, peace and love, a thumbs up and A-OK, cowabunga, and rock and roll. And in the description, you'll see we are going to be going over how to play When the Saints Go Marching In. Here are the notes. If you feel like you want to take a screenshot with your phone, I'll get my face out of the picture. We'll bring it up real close, personal for you. And you can just go click and get that picture of it. We'll put that up later on. We're going to work on this song in pieces, in actually 3 pieces. When the Saints Go Marching In is such a classic song. One that for beginners is great because the beginning part right there, C, E, F, G, 3 times in a row. That's all it is. So we're going to bring you over here to the piano and show you C, E, F, G. And we're going to follow along right up there. You'll see it right up there. So if you want to follow along with me, we'll have it with a C, E, F, G. Then we do it 3 times in a row, same exact thing. So here we go. Let's watch it again. C, E, F, G. Right, they have it again. And then a 3rd time, exactly the same exact notes we just played 3 times in a row. Here we go. C, E, F, G. What's neat about that is you only have to remember 4 notes, and it happens 3 times in a row. So that's, oh, when the saints go marching in, oh, when the saints, and then after that is going to be the next part. So here we go with the next part. This is section 2. We're going to see if we can try to remember all of this without having to look at the sheet of paper. Here's section 2. E, C, E, D, E, E, D, C, C, E, G, G, F. It's a lot to remember. We're going to put it up there for us to look at so we can follow along if you want to. So I'll have that right there. And the first ones are E, C, E, D right there. So we're going to do E, C, E, D. And then the next line is E, E, D, C, C, E, G, G, F. I'm going to explain a little bit of what the underlines and the parentheses mean in a little bit later. So here we go. E, E, D, C, C, E, G, G, F. And then we pretty much go back almost to the beginning again, and we get this last part right here. We play E, F, G. Those are 3 notes in a row. That's why I have a little curve underneath it. I like to play a little curve underneath it when we do that. So we're going to do E, F, G. 3 in a row, right? E, C, D, C. And if you want to get real fancy at the end, play a full C chord, C, E, and G at the same time. Sort of brings it all together that way. All right, cool. So we're going to go over it again. I'm going to explain what some of these underlines mean. So if you see an underline, just a straight underline, that just means it's 2 of the same notes in a row, or 3 of the same notes in a row, depending on what song we're doing, or 5 notes are the same in a row. This song only has 2 notes the same in a row. There's 2 E's and 2 G's in the second section. Now, anytime you see a parentheses, why is there a parentheses? I like to point that out because when you play C, E, and G in a row, what is that? Those are the individual notes of a full C chord. So you can almost think you're playing a C chord, just picking out the notes individually. C, E, G, one after the other. Pretty cool, right? And then anytime you see an underline that looks like an underline, but it's actually more of like a curved underline, that just means there's multiple notes in a row. So there's E, F, G. If we did E, F, G, A, B, C, all in a row, I would underline all of those. So anytime you see a curved underline, that means there's a whole bunch of notes in a row. Anytime you see just straight underline, like right here, 2 E's and 2 G's, that just means there's multiple of the same notes that happen back to back. So 2 E's in a row, 2 G's in a row, and so on. Anytime you see a parentheses, it means individual notes that we're playing of a chord that would make up a chord. If you were to see a parentheses and all of them stacked on top of one another, like instead of C, E, G written like this, if it was written C, E, G all on top of one another with parentheses inside of it, that just means you play them all at the same time. But that's not what we're doing in this video. That might be for another song. So let's go through it from the top. Again, from the tippity top, that just means from the start, if you're not familiar with that. Again, we're going to do sections 1, 2, and 3. This is section 1. Remember, section 1, it's C, E, F, G 3 times in a row. So if you just learn those 4 chord notes, you will know 4 in a row, 4 notes, 3 in a row, times in a row, same exact thing, all right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. C, E, F, G, C, E, F, G, C, E, F, G. All right, now comes section 2. So we're going to fold that and fold it over. Hopefully that will stay. Nope, it's not going to stay. I'm going to try my best to get that to stay. Talk to it like it's a dog. There you go. And we're going to say E, C, E, D now. E, C, E, D. Now we're going to play E, E, D, C. E, E, D, C, C, E, G, G, F. That's section 2. And section 3 is all the way on the end, which is E, F, G, E, C, D, C. And remember a full C chord if you want to at the end. C, E, and G at the same time. Full C chord gets that full round chord right there. Let's see if we could do it all off memory. So we've done it a couple times already. And the great thing about this is you can stop, pause, rewind if you want to, get back to earlier parts. So let's see if we could do this off memory. And we're going to do section 1 first off memory. What's section 1? I'm not going to say it. I'm going to play it. See if you can get there before me. Awesome. C, E, F, G 3 times in a row. Did you do it? Good job. And the next one, section 2. That's section 2, right? A lot of notes happening there. E, C, E, D, E, E, D, C, C, E, G, G, F. That's a lot to remember. But if you chunk it up in different sections, it makes it a little bit easier. And section 3 now. Full C chord at the end to make it sound really full and round at the end. Good work. Let's do it all the way through without stopping. Section 1, 2, or 3. Just fluid all the way throughout. Here we go. Let's put our thinking caps on here and make sure we can get through this entire song without stopping. Now that we know sections 1, 2, and 3, what the underline means, what the curved underline means, and what the parentheses mean. All of it in here now that we've done it a couple times. Third time is the charm. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Did you do it? Good stuff on that. Thumbs up. Thanks so much for tuning in today. We played When the Saints Go Marching In. What a great song to learn. You can put this in all different types of keys if you want to. We really enjoyed this one. This one's probably the easiest key to play it in. Super fun. Enjoy that. See if you can do it without looking next time. If you can just remember where your fingers sort of go and see if you can do it with your eyes closed or just without looking. That's another challenge. That's the next step in internalizing it even more than just trying to look at the notes and read them in real time, then try to remember them off memory, and then try to do it without looking. That is the holy grail of this. Good stuff. Peace and love, thumbs up, and A-OK, cowabunga, and rock and roll. We'll see you next time for who knows what. Keep jamming.